The Flash and the Arrowverse are coming to an end. After surviving an invasion, a crisis on Infinite Earths, and Armageddon, it seems like the Arrowverse may finally have met its match, the inexorable march of time. Having finally dealt with everyone who failed this city, Arrow came to an end in 2020, and that was followed by other prominent superhero shows like Supergirl, Black Lightning, Batwoman, and Legends of Tomorrow, all concluding their run, some purposefully, others less so. Now another hero will fall. Despite being the fastest man alive, not even the Flash can escape the black racer of cancellation in the end. On Monday, the Hollywood Reporter reported that the venerable CW series will run its final race in 2023, with an abbreviated 13-episode season. The Flash's 9th and final season will fittingly make it the longest-running show in the Arrowverse's history, surpassing Arrow by one season. In a statement, the Flash showrunner Eric Wallace said, 9 seasons, 9 years of saving Central City while taking audiences on an emotional journey full of heart, humor, and spectacle. And now Barry Allen has reached the starting gate for his last race. So many amazing people have given their talents, time, and love to bring this wonderful show to life each week. So as we get ready to honor the show's incredible legacy with our exciting final chapter, I want to say thank you to our phenomenal cast, writers, producers, and crew over the years who helped make The Flash such an unforgettable experience for audiences around the world. Rumors about the show's inevitable cancellation had been swirling for quite some time, thanks in no small part to what felt like every other DC Comics-inspired show on the network coming to an end. The Hollywood Reporter confirmed reports that the show was initially going to end with its 8th season, but those plans changed when the network secured the series leads for one more season. So what does this all mean for the Arrowverse, the interconnected network of DC Comics superhero shows that ruled the roost as the king of comic book-inspired television for the better part of a decade? Well, things are looking darker than the alleyway that Thomas Wayne took his family down after seeing The Mask of Zorro. While The Flash is perhaps the most prominent show in the necropolis that is the Arrowverse nowadays, it's not the only spandex-clad game in town. The critically acclaimed Superman and Lois recently wrapped its 2nd season in June, and a 3rd season is confirmed to be on the way. This show, which offers a more grounded take on the Man of Steel mythos, is loosely connected to the larger Arrowverse taking place on another Earth in the DC multiverse. Speaking with Entertainment Weekly, showrunner Todd Helbing said, "The original intent was to be part of the Arrowverse, but the further along we got, and now, unfortunately with the other shows being off the air, it just felt like the best decision was to have our Superman and Lois not be on the same Earth as the Arrowverse." And while we have seen the stars of Superman and Lois appear in other Arrowverse shows, the versions on this show are canonically different. According to Helbing, everybody that you see, while some people may have similar backstories and some may be different, they're different characters. Now, with that said, there is another new DC Comics series coming to the CW. Arriving later this year is Gotham Knights, which has apparently nothing to do with the upcoming game of the same name. Rather, this series stars Supernatural alum Misha Collins as Harvey Dent, who's trying to get to the bottom of a major mystery: who murdered Bruce Wayne? With Bruce's adopted son framed for the crime, it'll be up to old Harvey to serve justice now that Gotham's caped crusader is 6 feet under. And while having 3 shows ostensibly in the Arrowverse on the air at the same time next year will make things feel like the good old days of the CW, it doesn't seem likely that these series will actually cross over as many fans have grown accustomed to seeing. Rather, it feels like the end of an era as we bid farewell to this sprawling universe that Greg Berlanti and his creative cohorts built. Now, considering that the CW itself is in the process of being acquired by new owner Nexstar, it makes sense that Warner Brothers might want to reduce their footprint on the network. Instead, we could see Berlanti and other prospective DC Comics series set their sights on HBO Max as a more permanent home under the Warner Brothers Discovery umbrella. For now, though, the future of the CW and the Arrowverse is only slightly more certain than whatever the hell's going on with Ezra Miller and the Flash movie over at WB. With The Flash preparing to run a victory lap and 2 other shows loosely connected under the aegis of DC Comics lore, there will still be superhero stories for fans to watch on the CW next year. But for how much longer? That's anyone's guess. In the meantime, all we have to do is enjoy it while it lasts. Anyway, folks, there you have it. That is everything you need to know about The Flash and potentially the Arrowverse coming to an end. And I sure hope you weren't taking a drink every time I said Arrowverse, because otherwise, you'd be as dead as the rest of the Arrowverse. Arrowverse. In the meantime, though, folks, tell us, what do you think of this news? What was your favorite aspect of the Arrowverse? Mine were the crazy wigs in Arrow Season 1. What were they doing? Anyway, let us know in the comments below, and for the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, make sure you stay tuned to Nerdist.com.